What's your name? Kelsey. Yeah. I've seen you at James's class, right? Isn't that where I saw you? Kelsey, thank you for coming. Okie dokie, my friends. Thank you guys so much for showing up, as always. Trying to think of any announcements. Okay, Fridays at 6 p.m. all through March, we're doing a community meditation. So it's free. If you want to donate, donations I think they're going to a charity. I think it's UNICEF unless they pick something else. But so it's just 6 p.m. Fridays, about 30 minutes. And there's a different teacher facilitating it every week. I'm facilitating at the very end, the very last Friday of the month. So yeah, so it's like a community meditation for Ukraine and just for the world at large, because everything's crazy. All right. Yes, here in this space. And then I think most of the teachers are doing them also on Zoom, but it's always different info. So if you're interested in doing it on Zoom, just check social media. And then let's see, there's one other thing. Oh yeah, Sundays at 9 a.m. Heather was teaching that class and she's just departed. She has like her own office, her own space. She's focusing on her therapeutic practice more now. So Sundays at 9 a.m. we're doing deep power. And we're same thing, rotating teachers. So I think this Sunday John is teaching, and then next Sunday Kim is teaching. No, John is teaching, then I'm teaching, then Kim's teaching. So just FYI. So my class is not going to be at the Life Center next week, just here. Yeah, just one time. Yeah. Okie doke. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. That's just practice. So go ahead and let's start in a comfortable seat. If you're already there, just stay where you're at. If you want to take any little stretches, it might feel really nice. Just kind of move around right away. See how your physical body is feeling. And then eventually, no rush. Just find stillness in your seated meditation. So close your eyes, soften the muscles in your face, relax through your jaw, let your shoulders just kind of melt down away from your ears, let your neck get a little longer. And then be intentional with where and how you place your hands. So maybe just hands in your lap, palms face down for a little more grounding, palms face up for a little more receptivity. Hands to heart, or one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly. So whatever feels most resonant for you today. And then just give yourself these first few moments just for you. So not needing to be anywhere else or show up for anybody else. Just noticing how you feel, how your body feels. Noticing the rise and fall of your breath. And next time you breathe in, very intentionally fill up as big as you can. When you think you're full, see if you can even sip in just a little tiny bit more. Hold. Open mouth sigh to let it go. Ah. Couple more rounds just like that. Inhale, fill up. Hold in fullness. Take that extra little sip. Feel this breath inside of you. And when you're ready, big open mouth sigh, let it out. Ah, good. One more round, just like that. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Pause in fullness, take up more space, just even energetically. And eventually that open mouth sigh to let it go. Seal your lips and begin to drop into your Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose with a gentle constriction at the back of your throat to regulate the breath. See if you can start to create that whisper noise, that oceanic sound. Stay soft through your face and your shoulders. Just follow your breath with your awareness. You can stay here as long as you would like. This is your morning seated meditation. Whenever you feel ready, go ahead and come forward to your hands and your knees. So taking your Ujjayi breath with you, come forward to hands and knees. And like we most always do in my class, just start to move intuitively. Start to explore your cat-cows, your hip circles. Maybe you just want to sit back into a child's pose and rest there for a moment. So this is your time to be in your body, to be with your breath. I love personally just closing my eyes. So get out of your thinking, talking, judging mind, that part of yourself that worries if you're doing it right, if you look weird, or how does everyone else look? Is anybody looking at me? All of those thoughts get to just fall away. You get to feel whatever there is to feel. Notice whatever there is to notice from the inside. Take about 3 to 5 more rounds exploring here. So feel what feels good, what feels open, what feels strong, and then what might feel a bit tight or stiff or sore. When you are ready, no rush, downward facing dog. Nice, Jen. Big deep breaths into your dog pose, friends. So once you are back in your down dog, do the same thing. Just explore it. Move your hips side to side. Pedal out your heels. I saw Charles, he was reaching back with one hand to grab his opposite ankle. So you can take your right hand back, grab your left ankle, left hand back, grab your right ankle. If that would feel good to you. You might windshield wiper your feet, your heels side to side. So roll onto the inner edge of one foot, outer edge of the other, and switch it up. So lots and lots of ways to explore. See if you can really feel that connection to your center. So draw up from your belly button, that invisible rope that's attached to your belly button, that one I always talk about. It's pulling up, it's tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So find that lift that takes you out of your arms, out of your wrists. And then feel your big, deep, spacious breaths. So each inhale, it's like you're creating from the inside a feeling of lightness and buoyancy. Each exhale, you're plugging into your center, you're finding your intrinsic strength. You guys look awesome, nice poses. Take a couple more rounds. And then as you are ready, just slowly walk your hands to the back of your mat. So you find yourself in a forward fold, back of your yoga mat. Good. Once you are in your forward fold, feet about hips width distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider. All of your toes face directly forward. Either take a ragdoll, so grab opposite elbows, or if you'd rather, you can bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers at the base of your skull. So give the back of your neck some traction. See if you can feel that connection to center. So if you've got a big bend in your knees, awesome, but lift, lift, lift through your belly button, through your sit bones. See if you can find a little sway through your upper body, a little bob even, yeah. So it's almost like you are a little rag doll. You're hanging from a string, just sway, bob, let your head be heavy, let your neck relax. Take a couple more rounds. Next time you inhale, find your spinal extension. So halfway lift. Stick your butt out behind you. Reach the top of your head forward. Exhale, bow and fold. Let it go. Do that one more time. Halfway lift. So top of your head reaches forward. Press back through the tops of your thighs. Broaden your sit bones. Exhale, fold, release. This time, come through your halfway lift and rise all the way up. Inhale, take your arms up, gaze up, hands to your heart as you exhale. Good job, friends. Inhale, arms reach up, high mountain. Flow with your breath. Exhale, slow swan dive down. So hinge at your hips, heart leads, then let it all go. Breathe in, halfway lift position. Nice dawn Z. Exhale, bow, fold, empty out first. Press into your feet, lead with your heart all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, maybe gaze up. Hands to heart center as you exhale. Let's do one more round just like that. High mountain, breathe in and stretch. Follow your breath down slowly. So exhale, swan dive down. Bend your knees if it's helpful, if you feel it in your low back. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, nice can. So how much length can you create? Exhale, fold, let it go, Uttanasana. Press into your feet, lead with your heart all the way up. Inhale, stretch tall, try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Hands to heart center, exhale, nice Kelsey. All right, inhale, take your arms to the sky. And then exhale, let's just bring our hands behind our back, interlace your fingers. If this is too much, you can always grab opposite elbows instead. Roll your shoulders back and down, and then see if you can start to reach your hands back away from your body. Try not to lock out your elbows, and if you want more, even press your palms together. Stay here or add just a little baby back bend. So lift your heart up as you reach your knuckles down, hug in with your inner thighs and press your hips gently forward. Take one more big in-breath. Keep your clasp, exhale, slow swan dive. So hinge at your hips, lead with your heart, take it all the way down. Relax your neck at the bottom, bend your knees a little or a lot. Maybe take your feet out a little bit wider. See if you can hold here about 2 or 3 rounds with your fingers interlaced. So lift your butt higher, lift your knuckles higher, relax your neck, maybe shake your head, yes, no. Nice, Jen. One more big, huge inhale. Feel that stretch in the front of your shoulders. Awesome, Charles. Exhale, hands to your low back. Release your clasps. Let your arms hang. You can give them a gentle shake out. Next time you inhale, find your halfway lift position. And then crawl your hands forward. So plant your hands and start to walk them forward until you're in a plank position. So top of a push-up. Shoulders over wrists, hips level with your shoulders, push the ground away. Great big inhale here. And then as you exhale, just lift your hips and press them back, down dog. Maybe you bend your knees a lot. Inhale, rock it forward, back to your plank pose. So you can come way forward onto your tippy toes, push the ground away, and then exhale, lift your hips, take it back. It's like that invisible rope pulls up and tugs back. This time, inhale, come forward. Knees can come down if you want to modify, halfway down. So exhale, chaturanga, hold. Yes, inhale, push up. Exhale, press back, stretch it out, down dog. One more round, just like that, slow motion. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, hold. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog, stretch and lengthen. You can hang out here if you want. Otherwise, come forward one more time. Move through your vinyasa however you would like. You can take an extra couple of breaths in your heart opener. Eventually, everybody downward facing dog. And about 5 rounds of breath there. So slow, steady, ujjayi breath. Powerful, strong. Nice job, you guys. Fingers spread wide. Press down especially into your thumbs and index. As you press down into thumbs and index, see if you can rotate your shoulders externally out away from your ears. And then as you did that, notice if you stop pressing through your thumbs and index fingers, press down again. So ideally, we want our forearms rotating internally, our upper arms rotating externally. It creates a really long chain of strong energy moving up our arms, and then continue it through your side bodies. Lift through your center from your belly button. Breathe. You guys look awesome. Take one more big inhale. This time, exhale, gaze forward. However you want to get there. Step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold. Once you've arrived, find your halfway lift position. So spine nice and long. Beautiful. Exhale, fold and bow. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart. Take it all the way up. Inhale, big stretch. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, friends, inhale, take your arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, let's sit back in the chair pose. So bend your knees, weight in your heels. Fierce pose is the translation from Sanskrit. So you want to feel fierce in your body, strong. Weight in your heels, see if you can pick up your toes and spread them. And then as you sit your butt back, see if you can keep a little lift in your heart. So feel bottom tips of shoulder blades hugging towards your spine. And then feel your connection to center, belly button pulls in and up. Yes, beautiful poses. Take one more inhale where you're at. As you exhale, swing your arms back, chair plane. So keep that lift in your heart. Back muscles are hugging around your spine. You can stay here or rock forward onto your tiptoes. Lift your heels high. Now you have more range of motion in your legs. See if you can bend your knees more. Awesome. Nice, Josh. Take one more round. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Inhale, high mountain. So all the way up as tall as you can grow. Maybe stay on your tiptoes. Exhale, slow swan dive. So stick your butt out. Relax your neck at the bottom. Breathe in, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa however you would like. Good. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Thanks, Christina. So Ujjayi breath. Slow, steady, powerful. Next time you breathe in, take your right leg to the sky. So three-legged dog. You choose today. You can keep your hips square, work the length, work the strength, work the power, or maybe you want to open your hips, stretch through the front of your hip. Maybe you want to roll out your ankle, even take some circles with your right knee. So your own exploration. Just stay in integrity. So keep lifting from your center. Keep pressing through your fingertips. Feel your breath. Slow, steady, spacious. You guys look great. Take one more inhale. Make your right leg long, strong, and powerful. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, round your spine. Nice, Cam. Stay here as you breathe in. Push the ground away. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Take just a moment to move your legs in a way that feels good to you. So whatever calls to you, so many places you can go. If all you want to do is simply close your eyes, put your awareness in your legs, so sense your legs from the inside and breathe. It can be that simple. So just noticing, how do your hips feel? Hamstrings, knees, ankles, toes. Yeah. And then in your next couple breaths or so, let's rise up to high crescent lunge. So take your time. Front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. Yes, nice, you guys. Find your stability by hugging towards midline. So front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward. Your back leg should feel just as strong and powerful as your front leg. So it almost feels like if you wanted to, you could just launch off your back foot at any moment. Lift through your heart and then find that little tone through your belly, so that navel to spine connection. Yes, nice, Crystal. Breathe, soften your face. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, turbo lunge. So cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify your back knee, can always come down gently. Stay here, or here are your options. You can either take little baby pulses, or option to add a back bend. So curl open, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, lift your heart. Wherever you've chosen to go, make sure your breath is still there, slow and steady. Soften your face. Awesome. If you are pulsing, get as low as you can. Everybody take just one more breath. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Reach up, straighten your back leg, maybe even straighten your front leg just for fun. And then exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Now listen, pivot your back heel down. So your back foot is now parallel to the back edge of your mat. And then cartwheel your arms up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Yes. So right toes face directly forward, left toes face directly to the left. Front heel either intersects your back arch or it could line up with your back toes. Wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body. See if you can feel the opening through your hips. So your hips are open, but keep your pelvis as neutral as possible. If it feels like your left hip is kind of shooting forward, see if you can pull it back. So neutral pelvis while allowing your hips to open. Next time you breathe in, keep your legs the same, reach forward. So it's almost like you're sliding your ribs forward and then tip it over, side angle. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Hips stay open, heart stays open, shoulders stay open. You can stay where you're at or move into a variation of your choice. So maybe left arm reaches forward, bicep next to your ear, lengthen your left side. Maybe a half bind, maybe a full bind. Wherever you choose to go, make sure you can still breathe. Root down through the outer edges of both feet. Take one more great big breath. Awesome, Sandra. From the press of your feet, next inhale, reverse your warrior. So rise up, stay in your legs, reach up, reach back. Notice if your left hip is shooting forward towards the windows, pull it back. So this is not a back bend. You don't want to feel it as a back bend. You want to feel it as a side body stretch. Tone your belly, navel to spine, and then breathe into your right rib cage, your right waistline. Maybe bend just a little bit deeper into your front knee. Track your front knee towards your pinky toe. Yes, take one more great big inhale. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot, low lunge. And then let's take it into a standing splits, left leg to the sky. So let your neck relax, let your head be heavy. Think forehead towards your shin, nose towards your knee. Your hands are very light on the ground. They're just helping with your balance. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift your left leg higher. Spread your toes. As you exhale, Shiva squat. So bend both knees and tuck your left knee into the back of your right knee. Curl in. Inhale, re-extend, left leg to the sky. Do that 2 more times. Shiva squat. So exhale, get small. Your left heel is towards your left butt cheek. As you get as small as possible. And then one more time, inhale up. Exhale, curl in, empty out. Nice work. Inhale, reach your left leg up. And then this time, just set your left foot down next to right, forward fold. If you want to give your right leg a little shake out, feel free. Bring your big toes to touch, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, so tiny little potato bug ball. Butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. Get your thighs as close to your chest and your belly and your ribs as you can. So you're getting really, really small, tiny little potato bug ball. Maybe wrap your arms around the fronts of your shins. Give yourself a big squeeze. Breathe into your back body. One more round. Good. Halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet, take it all the way to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky. Pause here. Right foot roots down. Float your left knee up into space, standing staff. So find your balance. Hug in with your inner thighs. Flex through your left toes. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, figure 4. So outer left ankle, top of your right thigh. You can sit back and swing your arms back like a chair plane. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Or just for this one, we'll be here for about 4 or 5 rounds. So if you want to explore, go for it. Forward fold, arm balance, twist. Nice, Charles. Keep your left toes very active. Keep your breath slow and steady. Good, Jen. If you fall out, no big deal. Come back in when you're ready. That's why we're here. We're practicing. Awesome, Kate. Take 1 or 2 more rounds. Good, Christina. Soften your face. Unclench your jaw. Next time you inhale, back to standing staff. So reach your arms to the sky. left knee lifts. And then as you exhale, listen, curtsy squat. So swing your left leg around, hands to heart, get low again. So staying in your legs, pull your right hip back, left hip forward, as low as you can go, and then lift through the crown of your head, toe through your belly. So you're not looking down at the ground and hinging forward, spine long. Take one more round, maybe get just a tiny bit lower. Inhale, high mountain, stretch it out. And as you exhale, slow swan dive down. Moving with your breath, halfway lift, inhale. And then as you exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa, however you'd like. So extra push-ups, take it on your knees, extra breaths in your heart opener. Totally up to you. We'll meet back in down dog. Good job, friends. Once you're back in your down dog, reconnect to your ujjayi. Slow, steady. Even think of breathing smooth. So use those muscles in the back of your throat. Regulate your breath. Next time you inhale, take your left leg to the sky. So pause in your three-legged dog for a moment. And wherever you want to go on this side, whatever exploration you want to take on this side, maybe that's staying exactly where you're at and simply feeling into it, breathing more deeply, finding more efficiency in your body. So sometimes without moving on the outside, you can make adjustments on the inside that make a huge difference. So stay curious. Everybody, next time you inhale, left leg long, strong, and powerful. Push the ground away. As you exhale, left knee to your nose. So curl in, round your spine. Stay here, breathe in and push the ground away, lift through your waistline. Exhale, step your left foot forward, low lunge, and then take your time just moving around in your own way. Yeah, back knee can come down, front leg can straighten, twist. Very good. Your next couple of breaths, friends, crescent lunge, no hurry. Very nice. So front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. Stability in this posture comes by hugging towards midline. So it's definitely a balanced pose. Pull front hip back, back hip forward. That's where your stability comes from, your strong foundation. Tone your belly. So feel that little tone of your lowest, deepest abdominals, navel to spine connection, lift your heart higher. Yes, take one more inhale, maybe gaze up. As you exhale, turbo lunge. So bend your back knee, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Stay right here and hold, or back knee can come down to modify, or take your little pulses. If you would like, option to add a back bend. So really working your back bend from your mid and your upper back, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, heart lifts. Imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward. Good. If you're pulsing, stay where you're at and hold. Take one more round, everybody. Beautiful. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Reach up, straighten your back leg, maybe straighten your front leg. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Now pivot your back heel down. So setting up your warrior two stance and then rise back up as you're ready. So your hips are now open. Left toes face forward, right toes face to the right. Yes, very good. Nice poses, friends. So make sure your front knee is not collapsing in. It's tracking open towards your pinky toe. And then sometimes when we do that, our back hip kind of shoots forward. So keep your pelvis nice and neutral. Try not to sink into your back hip. Beautiful. Next time you inhale, reach your fingertips forward. So left fingertips, reach, slide your ribs. And then side angle, left hand towards the ground, right arm towards the sky. Left elbow can come to left thigh if you'd like. Right arm can reach forward if you'd like, bicep next to your ear. Half bind or full bind if it's in your practice and you feel like going there. Make sure wherever you are at, your breath is big, spacious. It can move freely and fluidly. Nice, Kelsey. Keep rooting through your back foot. Keep tracking your front knee open. Keep your heart open, your hips open. Take about 1 or 2 more big, deep breaths. Staying in your legs. Next inhale, press into your feet, rise up, reverse warrior. So reach up, reach back. Try not to let your right hip shoot towards the right side of the room. Pelvis stays neutral. For some reason, that's so hard for us. So if you can find that alignment in your hips, it'll really help keeping this a side body stretch rather than turning it into a back bend. So you do not want to feel it in your low back. You want to feel it in your left side. Breathe into that length. Maybe bend your left knee a little bit more. Yes, tone your belly. Take one more inhale. Awesome, Cam. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot, low lunge. Standing splits, left foot roots, right leg floats high. So all it is a one-legged forward fold. Relax your neck, head heavy, forehead towards your shin, nose towards your knee. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift your right leg higher. Spread your right toes. Exhale, Shiva squat. So right knee tucks in the back of your left knee. Right inner heel, right outer glute. Inhale, re-extend, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Get small, curl in, empty out. Even nose towards your knee. Inhale, re-extend. If you want to try a little handstand hop, you're more than welcome to. And then exhale, Shiva squat. Last one, inhale, reach your right leg higher, handstand hop, and then exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot down. Give your left leg a little shake out if it needs it. Yeah, maybe you pound out the back of your left thigh for a second. And then big toes touch, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl when you're ready. Little tiny potato bug ball, get small. So heels can either lift. That'll work the strength in your feet, your ankles, or heels can press towards the ground. That'll work the flexibility. Breathe into your back body. Small as you can get. As you exhale, take one more breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels down, spine long. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet all the way up to stand. Inhale, reach your arms up. Pause here. So high mountain. Imagine all of your weight coming into your left foot. Float your right knee up, standing staff. Flex your toes. Hug in with your inner thighs. So find your balance here first. Then move into your figure 4. You can swing your arms back, chair plane. You can bring your hands to heart center. If you want to explore, forward fold, arm balance, twist, feel free. Big, deep breaths. Yes, keep the flex in your right foot. Good, Crystal. Breathe down into your right hip. Awesome job, you guys. Stay soft through your face. So you're focused, you're aware, but you're also relaxed and calm. Take one more round. Next time you inhale, let's come back to standing staff. So reach up, lift your right knee up. Exhale, curtsy squat. Swing your right leg around, right toes, step off the left side of your mat. Hands to heart, get low. So in our legs again, pull your left hip back, right hip forward, spine long, tone your belly. See if you can get just a tiny bit closer to the earth. Soften your face, take one more big breath. Inhale, high mountain, stretch it up. Exhale, slow dive. Follow your breath down, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, find your length. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you would like. See you back in down dog. If you'd rather, child's pose is welcome. Take just a moment to reconnect. So feel your body, feel your breath. Notice, just letting energy move through. So feeling the rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. We're gonna move through that entire sequence now. One breath, one movement. It doesn't mean we speed through it with momentum. We move slowly and intentionally. If at any time you wanna move on your own or you wanna take a little break, please feel free. This is your practice. So think of all of my cues as invitations. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog, take one more great big inhale. And then exhale, gaze to the top of your yoga mat, step or hop, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet, take it all the way to stand, arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Here we go, flow with your breath, inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So bend your knees, swing your arms back, maybe float to your tiptoes. Stay on your tiptoes if you can. High mountain, all the way up as tall as you can grow. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, stick your butt out behind you, slow swan dive down, forward fold. Heels on the ground, big inhale, halfway lift. Yes, exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Keep that exhale going as you lower, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Thanks, Charles, good Josh. Exhale, down dog, hips high, spine long. Inhale, right leg high, stretch and lengthen. Use your core strength. Exhale, step your right foot through softly. Rise up to crescent lunge, breathe in, maybe gaze up. Exhale, turbo, make it your own. Add the back bend if you would like. Inhale, back to crescent. Option to straighten your front leg, squeeze through your front thigh. Exhale, hands come down. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, rise up, settle in. Exhale, reach forward and tip it over, empty all the way out. Stay in your legs, inhale, reverse. So take it up, take it back, lengthen your right side, keep your hips open. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, standing splits, left leg high. Just one time, Shiva squat, exhale. Inhale, re-extend, take a handstand hop if you want. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. So step down, get small. Halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your left knee up, standing staff. Figure four. So broken chair pose, you choose your arms. Inhale, come back up to your standing staff, reach up, left knee lifts. Exhale, curtsy squat, swing it around, hands to heart, get low. High mountain, both arms up, both feet down, reach and stretch. Hinge at your hips, take it all the way down into your fold, exhale. Beautiful, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa or skip it. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, take your left leg high, active and strong through your left leg, left foot. Now use your core, exhale, step your left foot through low lunge. Rise up, nice Jen, crescent lunge, arms to the sky, lift through your heart. Exhale, turbo, cactus your arms, bend your back knee, maybe add a back bend. Inhale, crescent, option to straighten your front leg, squeeze through your front thigh. Exhale, hands come down. Back heel pivots down, warrior two, inhale, rise. Exhale, side angle, so reach forward, tip it over, empty all the way out. Stay in your legs, reverse warrior, inhale, rise up, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. standing splits. Right leg floats up. Yes. Exhale just one time, Shiva squat. Good job. Inhale, re-extend or take a little hop. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Get small. Nice. Halfway lift. Get long. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Inhale, arms reach up. Float your right knee up. Flex your toes. Exhale, figure four, one-legged chair. You choose your arms. Inhale, standing staff. Reach up, right knee lifts. You can extend your leg if you want. Exhale, curtsy squat. So swing it around, hands to heart. Keep your hips square, spine long. Inhale, high mountain. Good job, you guys. Take it down. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, move through your vinyasa. See you back in down dog. If you'd rather, child's pose is just fine. So again, just take a moment, reconnect. Feel your body, feel your breath, feel the energy moving through you. We're gonna move through that sequence one more time. Listen for just a few small changes. So just like you always do, stay present, listen to my cues. Remember, they are invitations, so take them only if they work for you. If you're coming with me, downward facing dog. One more great big inhale. And then exhale, gaze forward, empty out first, then step or float, forward fold. Breathe in, spinal extension, lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. Root through your feet, lead with your heart all the way to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, friends, listen here. Inhale, reach up. Add a baby back bend, so cactus your arms. Exhale, lift your heart. Bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Now, chair plane or drinking bird. So bend your knees, swing your arms back, option to float to tiptoes. Inhale, high mountain, maybe stay on your tiptoes. And then if you want, big balance challenge, stay on your tiptoes. Slow swan dive down, forward fold. As you breathe in, heels on the ground, halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Skip it if you'd rather. Heart lifts, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. All right, listen carefully. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Stay here or exhale, right knee, left elbow, little twist, use your obliques. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, right to right, as high as you can get on your right arm. Nice, Kate. Inhale, three-legged. Now, everybody, exhale, right foot forward softly. Rise up as you breathe in. Crescent lunge, arms to the sky. Exhale, turbo, make it your own. So option for a back bend if you would like. Option to set your back knee down if you would like. Inhale, back to crescent. Option to straighten your front leg. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Pivot your back heel down. Virabhadrasana 2, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, side angle. So reach forward, tip it over. Now listen. You're gonna hang out in your side angle or option for a balancing half moon. So reach your right fingertips forward, float your back foot off the ground. Yeah, if you wanna go into a different variation of your side angle, awesome. Nice work, friends. Your back leg is lifted, see if you can lift it higher. Make it strong, powerful. Love it. Heart open, hips open. Take one more inhale. And then see if you can exhale back to a warrior 2 stance. Back to our flow. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So front palm up, reach back. Good. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, standing splits, float your left leg high. Shiva squat just one time. Left knee to the back of right. Curl in. Inhale, standing splits. Option for a hop if you want. And then exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Get small, empty out. Inhale, halfway lift. Heels down, spine long. Use your breath. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky, float your left knee up. Exhale, figure four. So one-legged chair, arms are your choice. Inhale, back to standing staff. You can extend your left leg if you want more. Exhale, curtsy squat, last time, slowly. Inhale, high mountain, stretch it out. And exhale, traction out your spine as you dive down, forward fold. Stick with it, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa, or skip it. Inhale, lift your heart, nice Jen. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. All right, inhale, left leg high. Now stay here and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Get your twist, nice Sandra. Inhale, three-legged. Left to left, so aim high, aim for your armpit. Awesome, Kelsey. Inhale, three-legged. And everybody knee to your nose, exhale and step forward softly. Nice, Kate. Rise with your in-breath, crescent lunge. As you exhale, turbo lunge, your variation. Inhale, back to crescent. Maybe straighten your front leg, squeeze through your inner thighs. Exhale, bring your hands down. Setting up for your warrior two. So back heel pivots down and then rise. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, tip it over, side angle. Option to stay here, work your pose, or balancing half moon. Left hand reaches forward, back leg floats up. Yes, keep your back leg strong like you're trying to stomp it on the back wall. Wherever you're at, your breath is there. Big, spacious, slow, steady. Nice work, friends. See if you can lift your back leg just a tiny bit higher. One more inhale. Everybody, warrior two as you exhale. So slowly come back, settle in. Back to our flow. Breathe in, reverse. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. This is your last time. Right leg high, spread your toes. One Shiva squat, right knee to the back of left, curl in. Inhale, re-extend or take a little hop. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, get small. Inhale, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Exhale, fold, bow. Root through your feet, lead with your heart, rise up. Inhale, arms reach up, right knee lifts, flex your toes. Figure four, one-legged chair, arms are your choice. Sit back. Inhale, standing staff, option to extend your right leg if you want more. And then exhale, last time, curtsy squat, swing your right leg around slowly, get low. Inhale, high mountain, big stretch. And exhale all the way down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, vinyasa your way. Take it back to either child's pose, hero's pose, or down dog. Just take your time. Come back. So find your breath. Just feel the energy moving through you, all that energy we've stirred up. It's always there. It's just harder to notice. So feel that aliveness inside of you. If you want, you can give yourself some open mouth exhale, some cleansing sighs, cooling breaths. And then let's say 2 or 3 more rounds here. Tabletop position as you are ready. So just hands and knees. All right. So from your hands and your knees, we're gonna move into a modified side plank. Right hand and right knee are our foundation. So pivot on your right knee, right foot comes out like a little kickstand, left leg goes back, and then left arm to the sky. So opening up towards the windows as much as you can, press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out behind you. Yes, now take your left arm forward towards me. So bicep next to your ear. Lengthen your left side, breathe into it. If your left foot is on the ground, sometimes I like to use that as leverage. So push down with your left foot, lengthen your left side even more. If you'd like, you can float your left foot up. So it's just like a half moon, but you're on your hands and your knees rather than balancing on one foot. Stay here or bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Try not to kick your foot up, but kick your foot back and then rotate your heart to look up. Press your hips gently forward. Everybody, one more great, big, huge breath. Nice work. End of your exhale, slowly unwind back to tabletop, hands and knees. And then from your hands and your knees, we're gonna lower down to our forearms. So setting up for a dolphin. If it's helpful, you can grab opposite elbows. That's how far apart you want your arms. And then forearms parallel, palms face down, fingers spread wide, press especially into thumbs and index. If you wanna modify, you can interlace instead. Relax your neck. And before you lift your knees, push the ground away with your forearms, hug in with your upper arms. So you feel that strength. Keep that. Now tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, dolphin pose. So imagine that invisible rope, it's pulling up on your belly button. See if you can walk your toes in closer, lift your hips higher, that rope pulls up. Keep hugging in with your upper arms, pressing down through your forearms. Stay here or right leg to the sky. So use your right leg to take weight out of your upper body, out of your shoulders. Relax your neck, soften your face. Take about 3 more rounds. Strong through your right leg. If you would like to play with some hops, feel free. Just stay connected to center. Keep hugging in through your elbows, pressing down through your forearms. Soften your face. One last round. Exhale out your mouth if you want. Right foot down, knees down. Now everybody screaming toe pose. So curl your toes under and then lift your upper body. Knees are about hips width distance apart. Sit your hips back onto your heels. Try not to let your heels drift out to the side. So hug in with your inner heels. Hands can either rest in your lap or if you'd like, either reverse prayer or a modification. Bring your fists, so palms face away from your body, and then just bring your fists together. Press your fists together. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. So take your elbows out wide, shoulders back and down. If reverse namaste is in your practice, go for it. Slow, deep breaths. If you just want to focus on the feet, forget about the arms, totally fine. About 2 or 3 more. Soften your face. If it becomes way too much on your feet and you want to bring your hands to the ground in front of you, take a little weight off for a second. Feel free. One last round, big deep breath. Good job. End of your exhale. Release your arms. Come forward to hands and knees. Untuck your toes. Give them a little tap against the ground. And sometimes I like to lift my feet up and just flex, point, roll out my ankles. Eventually from here, downward facing dog. So as you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. And as you move back into this down dog, now notice how much more awareness you have of your feet. All right, friends. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Open up your hips. So bend your right knee, reach your right knee out and up. So it's just like your right hip is a hinge on a door. Your right leg is the door. It just swings open. So you don't have to move through your hands or your shoulders. It just comes from your right hip joint. Stay here if you want. This is an awesome stretch, or option to flip your dog. So if you would like, right foot comes down behind, right arm reaches forward, heart forward. Yes, beautiful. Breathe down into your belly. Everybody take one more great big huge breath, those of you in the back bend. And then everybody come back, regular down dog. So just walk it out in your down dog, that's it. Pedal out your heels. Notice the difference between right side and left side. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen, we're just flowing. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Inhale, big stretch, reach up. Hands to your heart, exhale. So flow with your breath, high mountain, inhale. Little baby back bend, cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades, squeeze, lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then slow swan dive, traction it out. Forward fold, halfway lift with your inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa however you would like. End up in tabletop, hands and knees. Good. So from hands and knees, spread your fingers wide. Move into your modified side plank. Left hand, left knee is your foundation. So pivot on your left knee, right leg back, right arm up. Yes. Rather than sticking your butt out, try to press your hips forward and then take your right arm forward towards me. So bicep next to your ear, lengthen through your right side. You might even press your right foot down. Use that as leverage to create more length. Stay where you're at or float your right foot up. If you float your right foot up, make sure your leg feels strong and active. So if it feels like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds, that means you're not using the muscles in your legs. Start to activate them. Stay where you're at or bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. See if you can rotate your heart to look up towards the sky. Where is your breath? Make it bigger. One last round, fullest expression. End of your exhale, slowly release. Hands and knees. Set up for one more downward, or one more dolphin pose. So come down to your forearms. Take your time, grab opposite elbows if that was helpful. Forearms parallel, palms face down, fingers spread wide or interlace for a little less. As you're ready, let your neck relax, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips. Yes, one more dolphin pose. This is one of the best poses, I think, for our shoulders and our upper back strength and mobility. So even if it's so hard, it's so challenging, can you be here for just 5 breaths? Keep hugging in with your upper arms, pressing down through your forearms. Maybe walk your toes a little closer. Maybe float your left leg to the sky. Make your left leg strong so it's taking weight out of your upper body. Keep lifting from your center. Feel that invisible rope pulling up. Soften your face. If you want to take a couple hops, go for it. So your pose, you are so much stronger than your mind tells you you are. One last great big breath. Nice job, you guys. End of your exhale, left foot comes down, knees come down. And you choose either one more option for screaming toe, or if you don't want to take another screaming toe, child's pose is just fine. About 5 breaths. If you are in screaming toe pose, don't let your heels drift apart. Good. Everybody soften your face. Unclench your jaw. Love it. Love these variations. Take about 2 more rounds. And then as you are ready, tabletop. If you're in screaming toe, you can pitter patter tap your feet against the ground for a moment and then back to downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Keep it big, spacious, powerful. So use your breath to power you from the inside when your body is tired. Next, inhale, left leg to the sky. Open up your left hip. So bend your knee, reach your knee out and up. It's just like a hinge on a door. Swing your left leg open. All right, friends. So you can stay here, breathe here, or you can flip it. Lots of you are already there. Good job. So left foot comes down, left arm reaches forward, heart forward. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Good. One more great big huge inhale. And then exhale, everybody, down dog. Come back, walk it out for a moment. Nice work. So feeling into right side versus left side. Inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze forward, empty out, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Inhale, high mountain, stretch it out. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, friends, inhale, high mountain. Let's take one standing side body stretch. So your variation, you can grab left wrist, you can interlace fingers, you can bring right hand to right hip. When you're ready, side body stretch to the right, upper body goes right, and then hips go left. So just like a crescent moon shape. Most of your weight is in your left foot. Yes, breathe into your left rib cage, left waistline. Take one more round, really stretch. Inhale back to center, realign. And then as you exhale, other side. So more weight in your right foot. Hips go right, upper body goes left. Keep your right shoulder plugged in. So pull it back and down, bicep next to your ear, rather than bicep in front of your face. Yes. Breathe into your right rib cage, your right waistline, lengthen it out. One more round. Good work. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Add your little baby back bend, cactus your arms. Exhale, lift your heart, curl open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. And then flow, slow dive down, forward fold. Keep it going. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, vinyasa, however you want to. Skip it if you'd rather. Feet back in downward facing dog. All right, friends. Take 2-3 more rounds in your down dog. If you want, you can take child's pose instead. This is our last time we'll be in down dog, so this is your last chance to really stretch into it. Lift your hips higher, maybe lengthen through the backs of your legs just a little bit more. Awesome job. Take one last round. And then just gently set your knees on the ground. Come into a seat. So options today to take seated double pigeon or your variation of seated pigeon. We'll go with our right on top. So right on top of left. Here's one option. Here's another option. Here's another option. Here's another option. If you want, you can also take it on your back instead. So figure 4 lying down. I think all of you in this class pretty much know how to set up at least one of those variations. So choose what will work best for you. And if you're like, I really wanted just a regular pigeon pose today, then take a regular pigeon. That's fine with me. So we're working with right on top of left first. Either sitting up tall, folding forward. Yeah, so your expression, your exploration of your right hip. Breathe down. Keep the flex in your right toes, strong through your right ankle. Take about 5 more breaths. If you want to move into a couple different variations, you're welcome to do so. Just stay present, stay with your breath, let it flow in and out slowly. Nice job, you guys. Soften your face. Unclench your jaw. Open mouth exhales if you want. Take a couple more rounds. If you are in a variation where you're folded forward, end of your next exhale, slowly start to lift back up. And then everybody unwind or uncross your legs. So I like to lean back and my legs a little shake out. You can take any movement in between sides that you want to. Sometimes I like to windshield wiper my knees side to side. Maybe take a reverse tabletop, lift your hips, and then when you're ready, just find your way into your variation of pigeon. Left side. No rush. Ankles strong, toes active. Slow, steady breath. Soften through your face. I'm going to say about 3 more rounds on this side. That is a guesstimate. So when you personally feel pretty even on both sides, no rush, just start transitioning up and out. And then I'm just going to say everybody's in such a different place. So I'm just going to say eventually everybody meet down on your back. Just windshield wiper your knees side to side once you get there, if that would feel good to you. Good. So if you're windshield wipering, you might just let your knees fall to the right and keep them there. Otherwise, supine spinal twist of your choice. Legs to the right, left arm out to the left, about 3 to 5 breaths. Shoulders square towards the sky. Breathe down into your belly. And then after 3 to 5 rounds on one side, just slow transition to the other side. Take your time switching sides. So make sure you neutralize your pelvis, your spine, and then twist in the opposite direction. Open through your shoulders and your heart. Breathe down into your belly. Good, you guys. When you feel pretty even on both sides, no hurry. Come back to center and find a happy baby pose. Give yourself a moment, rocking it out in your happy baby. Maybe even straightening one leg out and then the other, or even both at the same time, if that's accessible to you. From your happy baby, any other poses, any finishing movements that your body is calling for. So if you want an inversion, if you want one more heart opener, one more hip opener, if you want to just lay with your arms overhead and your legs extended forward, or lay with your feet together, knees apart. So anywhere else, any last little stretches, anything else your body is calling for. Good, everyone. Let's say in your next 5 to 10 rounds, so somewhere in there, to start transitioning into your final relaxation, your final resting pose. My thought for you as you move towards your Shavasana, this is by Jeff Brown. He says, there are two forms of courage in this world. One demands that we jump into action with our armor on. The other demands that we strip ourselves bare naked and surrender. Bravery is a curious thing. There are two forms of courage in this world. One demands that we jump into action with our armor on. The other demands that we strip ourselves bare naked and surrender. Bravery is a curious thing. So just let that kind of settle inside of you. Let your breath become effortless for these last few moments. Just give yourself this time. Everything else falls away. Just be with you right here, right now. But whatever comes, come. Whatever goes, go. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just start to bring small, gentle movements back into your body. Before you roll to one side, listen for just a moment. So if you're wanting to connect more with your feminine side, your flowy, wild, free, emotional, sensitive part, roll onto your left side. That's your feminine side. If you're wanting to connect more with your masculine side, your bold, decisive, determined, confident side, roll onto your right. So we all have both within us and both are valuable. Take a moment to just feel into that side of yourself. Feel the energy of your masculine or your feminine side and just kind of let it flow through you for a moment. What does it feel like to embody that part of you? And then using your arm strength, start to guide yourself up into a seat, kind of taking that energy with you. Sit up nice and tall, right where we began, seated meditation. Close your eyes. Exhale in your breath. One last time, inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up. Just gathering in anything that came through for you in your practice today, and exhale, bring it into your heart, hands to heart. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to do your practice, to connect with a deeper part of you. Thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. Okie dokie, my friends. Thank you, thank you.